I keep seeing questions and comments about requiring visitors to sign in at an open house. The answer is that you cannot force a visitor to sign anything. I've even heard of agents refusing entry to visitors at an open house if they won't sign in. That's just wrong. I mean, the ostensible reason of the open house is to create more accessibility to a property to increase the likelihood of finding a buyer. Turning people away is a disservice to the seller. But there is an even bigger topic at hand, and that is whether you should even hold open houses at all. I say no. I say stop holding open houses, especially due to all the new rules. Open houses create a loophole for buyers that haven't signed a representation agreement to gain access. Unless you are a master of converting open house visitors to clients, then why bother? I mean, think about why you hold an open house. Does it actually sell the home? No. It's a performance for the seller and a way for the listing agent to get buyer leads. Now, think about this. What types of homes rarely get open houses? The answer is luxury homes and unique homes. In Southern California, only 3.8% of homes listed at $4 million or higher get a public open house. Only 2% of homes listed at $10 million or higher get a public open house. Is the luxury market getting worse service from their listing agents? No, they're getting better service. An interested party gets a personalized private showing in which the listing agent is present to curate the experience. This allows listing agents to screen out non-buyers and misfit buyers that have nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon than wander through your open house. So, how about adopting the following best practices for your listings? If a buyer's agent calls you about your listing, then you can schedule a showing. You can choose to be present or not. If a represented buyer calls you about your listing, then tell them that you are ethically bound to only speak to the representative. Tell them to have the representative call you and then get off the phone. If an unrepresented buyer calls you, then offer representation. If they agree, then you have a new client and send them a BRBC form. If they refuse, then tell them that they're still entitled to see the property, but you kindly request them to sign your unrepresented buyer form. If they refuse to sign your unrepresented buyer form, then tell them that you're going to furnish them with an advisory. Email the advisory to them, text it to them, or if nothing else, hand them a hard copy in person. Because this advisory acknowledges their unrepresented status. But if they later magically find their missing agent when it comes time to write an offer, then you expect to be compensated for your duties. I'll link to both of these forms in the description so you can download them, edit them, and do whatever you want with them. But at no time do you refuse entry to an unrepresented buyer. The purpose of screening is to avoid showings to misfit buyers that claim to be unrepresented only to have their lazy realtor write an offer after you facilitate the showing. As a real estate agent, you will do lots of free work in your career, but you must limit it as much as possible. Now, maybe you're a super lead generator and want to hold open houses. Great, go for it. Maybe the seller insists on open houses and you can't get the listing without one. Fine, do open houses to get the listing. No open houses isn't an absolute rule, it's just my rule, and that's why I'm suggesting to stop doing open houses. Thank you for watching.